Hey, well, it's your Lost Canuck. You're probably wondering, what the heck am I doing sitting in my 1975 Dodge Ramcharger? Well, you notice I've got this funny thing in my hand. Well, this is a Pi 1 battery. That's right, we're going to fire up the Pi 1 Pro portable pellet grill. We're going to do some tailgating here on the Ramcharger, just to show you what it's like. So, what's one of the perfect foods we make when we go tailgating or camping or whatever? Easiest, simplest thing to do? Chicken wings. That's right. So join me up in the BBQ Lab. I'll prep up some chicken wings. But first we gotta roll that intro. Hey, well, we're upstairs here in the BBQ Lab, and we got our chicken wings. I just pulled them out of the fridge. They're still pretty cold. Hey, you can get chicken wings pretty cheap still. They're still $1.99 a pound at the club store, and these are for the organic ones, so that's not a bad deal, I thought. So I think I've got 3 pounds of 3 packages of wings, or 3 pounds of wings. 1 pound for each person. So let's get these things opened up. What I like to do is pat them dry, toss them in some rub, and then leave them on the rack to dry out in the fridge for a few hours before we throw them out on the Pi 1 portable pellet grill. So let's get started. All right, so let's just open up these packages, lay them out, pat them dry. I'll fast forward this so you don't have to watch me do 100% of this. I like to use a little wire rack under everything just to catch the juices, so you're not making a giant mess of your kitchen. They're actually fairly dry right out of the package. So what I like to do is spray them with a little olive oil and then throw them in and then put the rub on. It's pretty simple. Look, this prep, what's this going to take? 5 minutes maybe? Simple. And it's great for tailgating. Like, you can prep these up the night before tailgating, and it's super simple. Now this is just olive oil spray. And then I'm going to throw them in here. The oil just kind of helps them fry up a little bit on the grill. Just make sure they're all coated on all sides. I like to use this big stainless mixing bowl, but you can use whatever you want. Okay, now that you got your wings all coated in oil, you want to take your favorite rub. I'm going to use some local rub from the Twin Cities area here, St. Paul, Saints and Sinners, S&S. This is their competition chicken rub. So let's give these a sprinkle and we'll mix it around. Now I like to use a lot of this stuff because I like good flavor. And don't be afraid to use too much, because when you pull this out, some of the rub comes right off anyway. So rub on all the surfaces, and we're just going to space them out on your rack to air dry in your fridge. That'll help your skin be nice and crispy as well. All right, so each person, now there's only 3 people in my family, but everybody gets 10 wings apiece. So that's a good thing. Actually, there's like a few spares in case somebody's super hungry, like my 16-year-old son. All right, so now they're all coated up. We're going to put these in the fridge, let them dry brine. Let them dry out and dry brine for, I probably put these on, probably right around 5:30, so 4.5 hours. That's 4 hours I like to do minimum. So let's get these in the fridge, dry brine, and I'll see you down at the Pi 1 portable pellet grill. Well, we're doing this because, hey, when you're tailgating, everybody loves wings. All right, we'll see you down. Hey, well, it's your friendly neighborhood Lost Canuck back at the Pi 1 Pro pellet grill. It's a portable pellet grill. And just getting it ready for some wings. Got the hopper all loaded up. Still got a lot of those pecan pellets left. So anyways, so what I thought I would do is, if you can see over here, I put some wood chips in the little wood chip bin right here. And then I'm going to put some of your favorite liquid in here. And well, I just happen to have some Grain Belt Premium. So it doesn't have to be beer. It can be water, it can be whatever you want. So I'm just going to put a little bit of beer in there. Well, look at that, I'm an amateur. Can't even pour it right without foaming up too much. Okay, so let's fill that up. Rest is for me. Cheers. And then we'll get our grill all loaded up with the wings. So let's put this back into place carefully so you don't want to spill your beer. All right, so you saw me, these are all nice and dry now. Here's our wings. Just going to arrange them here on the grill. Have to arrange them like Tetris. Leave a little gap between them. Now the nice thing about this this pellet grill is that I find the non-stick on here works really good. So I'm not even going to spray the grill with Parm or anything. I put as many as I can fit on there, and I'm 6 short, so I'll do those at the end. And it's a cold night here in Wisconsin, so these leftover wings should be okay. All right, well, let's get the grill shut down. We're going to do 0 to 400 method. That's pretty simple. So I'm just going to turn this thing on. Wait for it to stop flashing. And that's all there is to it. We're going to check it in 30 minutes, flip the wings, and keep cooking. When I'm done this batch, I'll let it cool off for a minute, then I'll throw these other ones on. All right, we'll see you in about 30 minutes or so. Lost Canuck out. All right, well, it's been 30 minutes. Let's take a look and see how these things, oh yeah, I can hear them sizzling. And just so you know, I can fit 30 wings on this grill. So I got 30, so I'm going to just flip them. Oh yeah, they're starting to crisp up. And they're not sticking, that's nice. We'll do a biscuit test on this tomorrow, but I know it's hotter over here than here, just from the infrared. Now my infrared's been acting weird, so I'm going to use my Thermapen. Alright, so we've let them go for half an hour. Now what I like to do is I'll close this back up and we'll let them go for another 20 minutes or so, and then I'll check the internals. And just so you know, my infrared's been doing some pretty weird things. Yeah, it says it's 71, but I know it's not just by touching it. So it's running at 400 right now, and some of you guys wanted to know what's the real surface temp. So so it's about, well, it's 6. It says it's 50. It's in the 50s out here right now. So let's just check the real surface temp here. Oh, remember I had it open for a minute, so it's 90. Let's check the bottom. That'll be more accurate. Yeah, so it's 100 and it's still going up. It's 110. So you asked how hot does it get? So the bottom's insulated. Now you can hold your hand on there for a second, okay? But it's running at 400, which is pretty hot. Now the top, you don't want to have your hand on it too much, but I would say it is about, oh, it's low because I had it open for a while, but it's about 110 here on the bottom. And I would say maybe 120 on the top. Anyways, like I said, don't let your kids hang out around here and touch this too much. But again, I'm running it at 400. I'm not smoking. When it's smoking, it's a lot lower. All right, so, and you can see the smoke rolling out of here. I don't know, it's smoking pretty good, and my little PID controller's doing a good job keeping it at 400. So I'll see you in about, I don't know, 20 minutes. Lost Canuck out. All right, well, we're back at the little Pi 1 Pro pellet, portable pellet grill. And it's been about 25 minutes. So let's, ooh boy, these look done. Let's do a quick temperature check. They look great. Yeah, oh yeah, they're 210, 218, 208. Okay, so these are done. Let's pull them off, and we'll bring them upstairs, and we'll put some sauce on them. So there's your 0 to 400 method right there. They look great. Now the nice thing about this grate is that when I bring it in to scrub it, you don't really have to scrub it too hard. Whatever coating they put on this aluminum is really nice. Now, Lost Canuck, he doesn't like to do dishes a whole lot, but these are pretty nice. Oh, even Count Floyd would like these wings. Let's close the lid. We're going to just push this to power it down. Now you can see the fan light is still on. This thing will run for about 10 minutes until it's all cooled off. Burn off whatever pellets are in there. And I'll come back. I'll open the lid just to cool it off a little more, but we're done. So we're at the tailgate of the 75 Ramcharger. We did a really nice chicken wing cook here. Easy to do. Takes about an hour to cook. You saw me prep them, 5 minutes. So let's go upstairs and to the BBQ Lab and give her a taste test. See you up there. Hey, well, we're up in the BBQ Lab. We're going to sauce these wings up, but let's just take one and take a look and see how we did. I'll take a drummy. It's well, it's pretty crispy. I can feel it in my hand. Got my gloves on. I don't know if you can hear that. They're crispy wings. Now, usually they're juicy on the inside, so let's take a quick taste test before I get them sauced up. Now, there's just rub and wings here, so let's try one. Cheers. That's a good wing. Crispy, just like how I like them, see? There's a little bit of a smoke ring on there. Smoky taste, you can smell the rub I used. Or sorry, smoky smell. You can taste the rub I used. Simple method to make wings. Takes about an hour. Easy tailgate recipe. Easy recipe to do on any pellet grill. It doesn't have to be the Pi 1 Pro. It can be anything. You've seen me do this before. All right, so I'm going to throw this one away, and then we'll sauce the rest of these. Sorry, I got to get all the meat. Oh, it's so good. All right, let's put 10 in here, so there was 30. Drummies. Now I'm just using Buffalo Wild Wing sauce. This is Parmesan garlic. It's what my wife wants, so let's put, there was 10 in there, so we'll put some sauce in there. You can see the sauce in there. We'll just toss them in the sauce. Maybe I should get a job at Buffalo Wild Wings, although I don't really know what I'm doing. These are well coated, so I'm just going to throw these on a plate and do the next batch. All right, so there's 10 Parmesan garlic. Simple. Again, all you need is a mixing bowl at your truck or whatever, and you can do this, or you don't even have to put sauce on them. They're that good. All right, so there's garlic Parmesan. Let's do my son's next. 30 wings exactly. All right, so he doesn't like spice, so he just wants honey barbecue. Now remember, I'm not a professional. I only play one on YouTube. All right, so there's 10 honey barbecue wings. As you guys know, I'm a spice lover, so this is a local barbecue sauce from Lucky 19. It's the Devil's Bride. The guys over at Northern Fire and Barbecue make this, so it's nice sauce. Let's try it out. Since they're my wings, I don't need gloves. And like I said, these things are crispy. Oh yeah. Spicy. All right, now there's 10 hot wings for me. Okay, so we got the wings out. I'm going to feed the family here in a second. And let's just do a quick recap, okay? Loaded the Pi 1 Pro up with some decent quality pellets. Had some leftover pecan ones that I want to burn up. Season up your wings just like you saw me do. Takes about 5 minutes. I use some S&S rub. Leave them dry in your fridge. That's kind of key to keeping the wings crispy. I let them dry in there for about 4 hours, just in the open with the rub. And then 0 to 400 method, simplest method out there. It works. A lot of people, complain about it, but I swear by it. So throw it on your cold pellet smoker at 0, or put it on cold. Throw them on. Set it to 400. Walk away. Check them in half an hour. Flip them. Walk away. Now you can check them in about 20 minutes depending on how hot, different hot spots your pellet grill has. Mine's fairly even across there. So I checked in about 30. They were perfect. Pulled them off, sauced them. You know the rest of the story. All right, so look, if you got value out of this video and you liked the video, or you liked what I did here with the Pi 1, with the equipment or whatever, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. Or if you have the ability to hit that hype button down below, hit the hype. Again, really helps my channel, helps me grow. If you liked any of the equipment that I used, the Pi 1 portable pellet grill, the cutting board, any of the tools like my Thermapen, any of that stuff, check out my links below. I've got a link for the Pi 1 plus a special discount code. There's 10% off your whole order. Got my ThermoWorks, different, well, that's the dog running around, but got the ThermoWorks discount code as well in there. So look, if you like anything that I used, check out the store again. It helps my channel grow. I buy more wings. I can get more equipment to review for you guys. Because again, this stuff, it's not cheap, and I do get a small commission, or affiliate links, so every little bit helps. All right, and then finally, you've heard me say this before, check out my Instagram page. I do put up slightly different content. Here's the QR code for my Instagram page. Check that out. Follow me. I've got 500 followers now. Thank you very much for following me. If you've made it this far, hooray, you've made it to the end of the video. So, final words here, Lost Canuck always says, be kind to each other. It really matters. Mental health is super important nowadays. It's getting really tough out there. So be kind. All right, we'll see you on the next video. Lost Canuck says goodbye. Love you guys. Take care. See you on the next video.